Title: The Love That Time Forgot. In the bustling city of Lagos, Adiz, a 26-year-old medical intern, was always too busy for love. Her world revolved around late-night shifts, studying, and trying to make a name for herself. But deep in her heart, she felt an emptiness she couldn't explain. One evening, after a grueling shift, she decided to take a detour through an old bookshop. Something about the dusty scent of forgotten stories felt comforting. As she browsed, her fingers traced over an ancient-looking journal tucked between medical textbooks. The moment she touched it, a strange chill ran through her body. The owner, an elderly woman with piercing eyes, suddenly appeared beside her. "That book has been waiting for you," the woman whispered, her voice barely audible. Curious but hesitant, Adiz took the book home. That night, as she flipped through the pages, she realized it wasn't just any journal. It was filled with letters. Letters addressed to her. "My dearest Adiz, if you are reading this, then time has given us a second chance." Her heart pounded. The letters were written by a man named Chijioke, a name she didn't recognize but felt strangely familiar. As she continued reading, she discovered that in another lifetime, decades ago, she and Chijioke had been deeply in love. But fate had cruelly torn them apart before they could be together. The next few weeks became an obsession. Adiz read every letter, uncovering a love story that felt more real than anything she had ever known. Her dreams became vivid flashes of another life, dancing under the moonlight, whispered promises, and an unfinished love story waiting to be completed. One day, she decided to track down the bookshop owner for answers. But when she returned, the shop was gone, vanished as if it had never existed. Then fate intervened. At a hospital charity event, she met a man, Chijioke, a historian researching lost love stories. The moment their eyes met, a rush of memories overwhelmed her. He looked just as shocked. "Have we met before?" he asked, his voice laced with uncertainty. Tears welled up in Adiz's eyes as she smiled, holding out the journal. Maybe in another life. Their story had finally come full circle.